Hey guys, it's Jim with Starforge Savers here, live uh, via StreamYard on all platforms. Sorry about the echo, guys. We have a little bit of a delay on our Instagram live. So what we're gonna do is see if we can mute it. So anyway, we're coming to give you guys an update on the actual giveaway and see if we can move things along here. Uh, the way the giveaway is going to work is any purchase you make enters you for a chance to win one of our sabers. We're going to try to keep this going every month. This is the saber you're going to be entering for a chance to win. It's called the Senator's Best Friend. It is absolutely beautiful. Got a beautiful grip. Uh, the pommel is fairly large for one of our sabers, and uh, handle is actually pretty nice. I can definitely say that this is one of my favorite sabers, and I'm just pulling the Instagram live out so that I can see both things happening at the same time and answer questions. But this is really the pinnacle of all of our sabers. And not only are we live on every streaming platform from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, we're live on TikTok right now. So, guys, if you are starting to be on the fence about ordering a saber through us, let me tell you, you definitely want to get your saber orders in like immediately because right now we are having the coolest giveaway, and we are gonna. No, that's actually, and this is just directing him, Shubs. That's actually Paranormal Activity. It's 3 or 4. I don't remember which. It's one of the 8 Paranormal Activity movies, but we are definitely in a good position here. The reason that I'm live today, right now, is to kind of, encourage you all to go on the site and really buy some amazing sabers to get yourselves entered for a chance to win our Senator's Best Friend uh, saber that we're the not today, but the end of the week on New Year's Eve. We want to kick off the new year with giving an amazing savior. What's up, man? Happy holidays, buddy. Um, we want to kick the holidays off the right way, and we're halfway to the goal of 15. Once we get to 15 sales, I upgrade the saver to um, a pixel variant instead of just base. We will be giving you guys the 86 sound font library regardless. But I mean, Pixel is just so much nicer than the base. It's got more functionality. What's up, Arvin? It's got more functionality. We've got more abilities to do stuff with it. It's got a much better blade profiles and everything. So Pixel is definitely a much better place to be. Um, yeah, I love these more movies too. So if you guys are asking why I'm constantly kind of looking off this way, Mike, how you doing, buddy? It's because we're not only live streaming to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, we're also live streaming all over TikTok as well. We have a multi-stream function thing going on here. Hey, Ahmad and RJ, how you doing? Yeah, we have multi-streams going on right now, which is great. We love when people are. I'm actually getting our giveaway saber ready to go from the Saber Trading Post giveaway. that happened a little earlier this week. I'll finish wrapping that in a little bit and make it a little nicer, a little neater. Um, that's the real thing. Clay, how you doing? Um, yeah, it's going to be one of the types of situations where we have a bunch of offerings. One of the biggest ones of all is we've got uh, just some information telling us that we got one live. Okay. One of the biggest things of all is we've got a bunch of stuff happening at once right now. The biggest thing happening is we've got a great giveaway going on. So the Senator's Best Friend is live right now, and it, it has been one of the coolest ever. I mean, we've got uh, enough of them right now that we can do a giveaway of one of them. And the giveaway one is Baselit for now. And I say Baselit for now because we've set a goal. If we make 15 sales in the next 2 days, 3 days, we're going to upgrade it to Pixel and give away a Pixel. How do you enter? Well, it's real simple. You just have to go to the site, sfsabers.com or starforgesabers.com, make a purchase, and and that gets added. And then say enter. You don't even have to be a big purchase, as long as you make a purchase. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, wow. Yeah, Arvin is in the Philippines. That is awesome, man. You are probably the furthest away person that we've ever had on the page come out and support us. We love that. So, yeah, if I'm responding to people a little slowly on Instagram, the reason is because you guys, son of a gun, I accidentally ejected the thing. And I'm doing the updates to a couple of soundboards at the same time. So the reason that I might be responding a little bit slower on Instagram than on our normal any of the other ones is because we have a slight delay in from Instagram to every other video. Obviously, TikTok is going to be one of the fastest ones we have because everything is happening now. So what's happening now is happening now. Everything you're seeing now is happening now. But we are definitely we want to get a we want to have a call it there. We want to give a saber away. That's the goal here this month, and really every month is we want to give away a saber. So the main issue right now is we have 8 sales. We really want 16. We want 16 sales to give away a saber. And I mean, that's the big thing is we have to hit that 16 sale goal. You know what? I'm getting a little tired of the. Okay, I'm just gonna end that one there. Discard that. And where's the create live video giveaway date? And we're just gonna remove Instagram from that for now. Okay. Okay. Save changes. There we go. Audience is public. Next. Happy New Year, Mike. So we are in some really fun stuff going on right now. There we go. I'm just gonna go with the live here. That's right. We've got a lot of stuff happening here in the next couple days. We've had a lot of really banana sales. happen in the last couple days. And the biggest thing of all is if you spend $400, you get a free RGB saber. If you spend $700, you get a free pixel saber. And we actually had someone meet that $700 threshold earlier this week, and I'm putting together their pixel saber right now. The reason that you definitely are going to want this stuff to jump on this now is because there is the chance that you could come away with 3 sabers off of it. Right now, we have 8 entries into the giveaway. 8. That's it. We have 8 entries, and that is not a lot. Your chances of winning the Senator's Best Friend is 1 in 8, and that is pretty darn good odds. If you enter right now by going and making a purchase on the website, like I said, doesn't have to be a huge purchase, doesn't even have to be like breaking the bank. You could buy a Youngling mystery box saber for $65, and you'd still come away with at the very least that saber plus at that point 1 in 9 person entry to win. So the most right now that we are shooting for is 15 people. If 15 people make purchases, you're coming away with at least 1 saber. If you go to 400, it is 2. If you go to 700, it is 2, but 1, obviously pixel. That's the big thing. That is the hugest thing of all, is we are giving away some really awesome sabers, and we want to give them away. That it is not even a question of, oh well, are they just trying to clear stock? Well, no, we're not trying to clear stock because they have the most advanced boards in them. We want to give them away. We appreciate everything everybody does every year with us, and we want to give them away. And we'd like to have a bunch of people come and get some free sabers from us. This is kind of our thank you. We want you guys to come on and get some free sabers off of us. And yes, you do have to spend a little bit of money to get the free sabers. That is beyond the scope here. But that little bit of cash, you get a really good saber. You get an Eco RGB, which, by the way, even if we have to send you the really good one, the RGB saber or the pixel saber that we send you is going to come from here. It's going to come from us. But we want you guys to be super happy and super love all the sabers you get from us. So this is kind of a thank you. This is our last thank you for 2023, is we give you the opportunity to get a good saber, like a really good saber, a chance to win a pixel saber. Hi, Frumpy. How you doing? What do you mean don't invite you? Why can't I invite you? Oh, so now you don't want to be invited. Okay. I think that gives me I think that gives me even more reason to bring you on screen. Anyway, so like I said, the saber right now is create banner, free RGB for 400 spent, free pixel for 700 spent. So, the difference here is this: right now the deal is if you go on, you spend $400, you get a free RGB. If you spend $700, you get a free pixel, which is absolutely insanity. Let me go and edit this here to make it a little bit easier to read. There we go. So, I mean, that is absolutely insanity. The fact that you spend $400 with us, we're going to give you a free RGB saber with 86 sound fonts. I mean, um, that is our sound font, our entire sound font library, which is insanity. Yes, and if you buy a Frump Nation Frumpy, you get a free Frumpy. And like I said, guys, we're live streaming not only on TikTok but on Facebook and YouTube and as well, which is why sometimes I'll be looking over here, sometimes I'll be looking over here. Um, so what you're looking at is what's happening now. What's happening now is happening now. And yeah, when will then be now? Well, then will be now when we hit 15 sales. 15 sales for the month. I think that's a pretty reasonable sale. Yep. Yep. The free RGB sabers that we send out are no lie some of the coolest stuff ever. Um, we do not skimp. We do not send out like Space Ranger or something like that. We give you guys legit good sabers for your free RGB sabers. Um, you know, a lot of companies would go, "Oh, well, let's send this one. It's the least expensive one we have." It's no, we don't even. I'll be honest. We're trying to phase out Space Ranger sabers, um, because we don't. First of all, they're great for entry level, but they're kind of boring. So we try to keep a couple in stock as we can, but we're trying to get people off of the Space Ranger sabers and onto the much cooler, um, equally affordable sabers. So, for example, a couple of them are uh, the oh god, not the Space Ranger sabers. I forget the names of them, but like a couple of them. W, you got to make a purchase first. So the rule is you have to make a purchase. And in fact, I think Eric is one of the ones that we have entered because he made a purchase earlier this month. Um, we've got 15 more purchases. Is 15 purchases is the goal. I think we're at like eight or nine purchases. So we need at least 7. I'm gonna say we need at least at least 7, just to be on the safe side, because I haven't actually gone back the whole month and taken a look at what we've sold, but I feel like we need at least 7 to upgrade the Senator's Best Friend, which is this one right here, to its Pixel variant. Right now, this one right here has got a baselit variant that we're going to be giving away at the end of the month. Oh yeah, I know, man. I know. Right now, we got a baselit variant of this one right here that we're giving away at the end of this month. To enter, you only have to go and put a purchase in. If you do multiple purchases, and I'm saying this for people like Eric or someone who's already purchased, you get double the entries. So if you make 2 separate purchases in the month, you get 2 separate entries. I mean, that is only fair for the people who enter more than once, who purchase with us on a fairly regular basis. By the way, we're going to be doing this every month. So we're going to be doing this every month for the foreseeable future, where we choose a random armory saber or a random saber in our collection of products, and we're going to be giving away a random saber every single month for the foreseeable future, just to reward the people who are shopping with us and making the choice to come to us. When you come to make the musical choice, you get some of the best perks. And one of the perks is if you shop with us at sfsabers.com, you get not only 86 sound fonts, but every month you get a chance to win a saber, which is absolutely out of this freaking world, I swear. This is the coolest thing ever, though, because the sabers that we are giving out at the end of each month are going to be absolutely wild. We are doing this every single month. For anyone who purchases with us, you get an opportunity to win a saber. You get entered every month. This is the saber for the month this month. This is the Senator's Best Friend. 86 sound fonts, which is absolutely insane. You can go ahead and check every other competitor out there. You are never going to find a competitor that gives 86 sound fonts as a standard. And we do. We are 86 sound fonts strong in our library, and soon to be a lot more than that. We have a lot more sound fonts coming. So 86 sound fonts as of right now. You get access to our full sound font library. We send you a Google Drive link. You get access so you can pick and choose and update and create as much as you like. We have a ton of awesome stuff coming, and I cannot wait to show you guys some of the cool stuff we've got coming in 2024. Just so that you guys are aware, we have our shows coming. Why is this? We have our show, our upcoming events coming up. We have the first one is in Massachusetts at I'm never going to be able to say this name right. Marlboro, Massachusetts, kind of like the old cigarette brand, Marlboro cigarettes. So we have that coming up first, and then we have a couple of other. We have Maine at the Maine Toy and Comic Fest, Maine Toy and Comic Con in Bangor, Maine in April. So February we have the one in Marlboro, Massachusetts, which is really awesome. That one's, I believe, February 25th and 26th. Then in March we have the Syracuse Toy and Hobby Show, which is absolutely great. We love that one. At that one we get to hang out with one of our old buddies that we haven't seen in like years. What's his name there? Oh God, I forget his name. I'm just gonna move this up a bit so I can plug in this. He is the Blue Power Ranger from Power Rangers. Turbo. Blake Foster. Blake Foster. That guy is freaking amazing. We love him. We get to hang out with him for a bit in March, along with the entire cast. Yo, Ahmed Flero, how you doing, buddy? Along with the entire cast of Power Rangers in Space, minus one or two people. Yeah, it's called Total Con, Eric. It is pretty. I've never heard of it either, but they're super excited. We're the first lightsaber vendor that's going to be there, so we're really excited to go. Shelby, what happened to Kyle? He's not on the live anymore. He's not watching me. I'm feeling very, very, very self-conscious right now. Anyway, yeah, it's 2 towns over. We are super excited to go to that. Eric, dude, you should come check us out. I'm pretty sure you were at Rhode Island with checking us out and stuff, but you should definitely stop by and grab yourself another saber at a lot less expensive of a price, because you know as well as I do, our sabers at conventions are much more affordable because we're not paying for shipping. We're already right there. You should definitely come and get one of your, get your dream sabers at conventions. So, guys, if we're at a convention where you guys are near or around or something, definitely show up to the convention and get a saber, get a couple sabers, actually. Buy a bunch of sabers, because you're going to be saving money in the long run. Our convention prices are usually a lot less expensive than our the prices for our day-to-day sales online. And the reason is because number one, it's convention pricing. You can build your own saber on the convention floor. We do build your owns right then and there on the spot. It is absolutely freaking awesome. Which we are totally, we totally love when people want to build their own sabers with us. It is the coolest thing ever. So we have that going for us. We have in Bangor, Maine, at the Bangor Toy and I think Toy Collector Con or something. Something like that. Bangor, Maine. Really cool. So there's that one. I'm just putting together some freebies. The sabers for people who bought and achieved the freebie sabers for the last couple days. So we haven't really done the giveaway, the actual sabers for giving them out to people yet. It's just kind of been, there he is. I thought I told you I don't like being on live stream without you watching me. So yeah, we are definitely having some good times here. We've got wait, Lou Ferrigno stole your lightsaber? Okay, well, the good thing about us being there right now is okay, scan and fix. Repair. Okay, cool. So yeah, right now what we're doing, Eric, while I'm talking to you guys, is I'm formatting the new sound fonts onto some of the sabers. The reason I'm formatting these sound fonts is a couple of the sound fonts were a little kid inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like they had some stuff. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to enhance and stickers, text, spend 400. But yeah, I mean, this is a big thank you for the end of the year. We are also trying to clear out some stock. Get a free RGB saber. There we go. So yeah, we are working on getting a lot of stuff taken care of here. The biggest thing of all is definitely trying to get our sales goals up here for the end of the month. getting a free RGB saber after you spend 400 is definitely a good way of getting people to really shop around us in our shop. 86 sound fonts on both RGB. Yeah, actual Ash, thank you for checking out the live, buddy. Uh, I know he's gone too, Shelbs. It's all right. Get a free RGB saber for when you spend $400. That's definitely one of our going to be probably a normal sale for us for a while there. Just because it's inviting, and it gives us a chance to show our customer support and customer know-how. We do not push a lot on stuff, but this is one of those things where we definitely go for it. But yeah, Eric, when Aka, welcome back. We missed you. But Eric, when you go to a convention with us, you can actually get a Pixel Saber for 200, completely built out of parts that you choose. I mean that is not even, and same thing with an RGB. The RGB sabers are like 130 to be built on out of parts. So I mean that is, you know, so much cooler than anything else. But I mean that's at conventions. On the website, I think comes out to like 100, maybe about 135, 140 after everything is said and done, and then you got to pay tax on it. But I mean that's nothing, man. Phew, that is nothing compared to what you guys would be getting out of going to conventions and saving some money. And we have a ton of new variant sabers coming to conventions with us, and we're probably going to be putting in one last order to get parts in here towards the beginning of the year. After the new year, we're probably going to be putting in an order to get some new parts in, which I know you guys are going to love. Pretty much all of our parts are going to be empty parts for our build your own to be restocked. We will be. Kyle is not on the live anymore, is he, Shelby? I need to tell him something. And he got off. We will be going back to doing custom weathering at February's convention. We're going to have a number of sabers that Kyle's going to need to weather because absolutely, brother, absolutely. Definitely hang out with us in February. We are going to be doing some cool stuff. We'll also be doing a giveaway there as well. Haven't decided what it'll be yet. I really don't know about this event, so sometimes our giveaways are pretty large. Like at a lot of our bigger events, we give away a dark saber. At a lot of the smaller events, it's usually like a Luke or something like that. So it's really not, it's still a good saber either way, but it is kind of, one or the other. Yeah, we're still doing pretty good on that. Well, again, anybody on the TikTok stream, which kind of stinks, but whatever. We've got a lot of stuff going on right now. But yeah, if you are definitely definitely come check us out in February. We are definitely going to be having some fun. Now, on a sadder note, we will not be hanging out on Sunday nights at the hotels that we're staying at. Normally, you could find us hanging out Sunday afternoon after the conventions, but we are going to be heading straight home after the first few months of conventions. So, Maine and Massachusetts, we are going to be heading straight back to our hometown. The reason is because I'm most likely going to get a new job in the month of January, and I will be working the next day, which kind of puts a little pressure on us to get home. The other thing is we are really going to be focusing on pulling in and getting us home. So Massachusetts is 5 hours away. Maine is 7. So we're going to be looking at uh, getting back to our home probably from Massachusetts around 11, from Maine probably around 1 or 2. We are definitely not going to be spending a lot of that night um, jumping straight into the next day. I will probably be going straight to bed and waking and heading straight into work. That's just the sad event of it right now. We can't afford to uh, miss work at all. And unfortunately, as much as I would love to have this business sustaining us, we are still struggling online sales. We try to be extremely accommodating with everybody. We try to really push our customer service, and it's a case of where the online sales are just not giving us enough push to actually make this business a full-time business. As much as I would love to, we have bills to pay, and it's just it's not working. So what's up there, Frumpy? So I was just going over. We are going to be heading back for the most part on Sunday nights, up until probably September. So it's going to be Sunday nights after cons, probably up until September's, because we don't have the working in. I'll most likely have a new job that requires me to be in the office on Monday morning. That is going to be a big thing. And I mean, this is going to be the biggest thing for the biggest change for us, because I know you guys and I and Ashley all usually stay at a hotel on Sunday night. We usually are at the hotel. We usually spend a lot of the last night hanging out and celebrating. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen for a while, because we are going to have to be back in Chateauguay, where our home base is, on Monday morning, because I have to go to work. And from Bangor, Maine, home is a 7-hour drive. So it might be the case where we are ghost packing right until the very end of the convention. And at the end of the convention, we throw everything else in the van and go. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be midnight to 1 a.m. when we get home. Which kind of stinks. But it is what it is. I can't. How you doing, Alhaji? So, yeah, that's the bad news. The bad news is that we won't be able to hang out at the hotels with our fans and goof off on Sunday nights. Saturday nights, Friday nights, fully open. Friday, I get done with work. It'll be about 4 o'clock, so it'll be probably pushing about midnight when we get in, pulling on Friday night, and it'll be pushing about 10, I want to say 10, 11 on Friday for Massachusetts. Everything else, it's going to be pushing like 8, 9 o'clock. Maybe less, but I mean, we're going to be in Syracuse in March. We're going to be in Maine in April. We're going to be in Vermont in April. We're going to be taking May off because we're getting married in May. We're getting married in May, which is awesome. But yeah, it is going to be a nightmare. Driving back after a full day of convention work. So, Kyle and Shelby, and yeah, you guys, we're gonna be pushing it pretty hard on getting back here. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's gonna be a good event. Massachusetts, we're looking at a pretty good event. We are really hoping for a good show on Massachusetts because Rhode Island Comic Con was good, but it just was not what we expected. We expected like thousands of people to come to our booth, and we got maybe a couple hundred, which is great. I mean, we love when a couple hundred people come by, but we were expecting a lot more booth exposure than that. And we're pretty well ingratiated with the fans and with everybody there. But I mean, we were hoping for a lot better turnout than what we got. And I mean, this is the real thing here. We need a win. This last couple of days has been great. We had a great couple of days where we got a good win. We got a number of orders in, and we've been having a pretty good win, but we need a win like yeah, I mean we're learning that it's weird. It's Eric, it's a weird situation there. We if we were up in the main room and we were centrally located and we had most of the people walking by us, we'd have probably done pretty good. We didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It was one of our least productive shows. We did not do what we expected. I mean, we have shows of like 2,000-3,000 people that did better than RIC. So I mean that can be your example here. We did shows. We've done shows way smaller and done way better. I mean they had, I don't know, 20,000 people, 30,000 people. We still didn't break a record of sales. We've had shows where we had maybe 5 and we were breaking double digits. Like we were breaking sales records left and right. We had a guy walk out with like 8 sabers from one show. That's a record for us. I mean, yeah, so that group uh the guy who the saber salesman on the main floor, we've there's been some stuff that came about because of him, and we're pretty much we're pretty sure he's probably not coming back. He was initially not supposed to be back. He wasn't supposed to be there initially anyway. From what we heard from our buddies at Hooked on Sabers, he was supposed to be at a completely different situation then, and the organizers, for whatever reason, let him back. Yeah, so we were getting um information from people that the guy was saying stuff like that he designed his own product. And I mean, if you know, Eric, you've been in the Saber community, you know exactly how Nexus Saber slash LGT is about saying that. I mean, if I say DX Sabers, you know who I'm talking about, right? Like there should be like a warning sign going off in your head right now, hearing that name. Yeah, same kind of situation going on. We sent up a couple of guys to take a look at the shop and see how things were going, and he was saying stuff like that he um manufactured he wasn't getting Nexus product. He was doing all of his own electronic installs and stuff. Now, I mean, I can do soldering, simple soldering repairs and stuff. I don't claim to put the boards together and everything. And no matter what someone says, unless they're a complete professional at doing the installs, those boards do not come out as clean as they do when Nexus does them. And I've got my buddy on TikTok here, and he was one of the ones that went up and asked, and I can actually invite him to this live stream to explain what he experienced. Give me 1 second to message. There we go. I'm going to invite him to the live stream so that he can kind of explain to you what his experiences were, because I didn't experience it to such an extreme, to such a point as he did. We sent him up to do kind of like a walk around to try to draw people down to us, and his experiences were totally different than what we were doing, what our experience, what my experience was with him. What's up, Angel? Okay, so I'm actually going to jump off of the TikTok live stream here because my buddy has gone dark on that. So I'm just going to close off the TikTok live for now. Oh, sorry. So hopefully he comes on and gives us his story about what happened with that guy. So we have it's weird. The experience we had with that guy was very, very weird. And I mean, we had several over the course of a couple days. Which, yeah, Eric, and I'm sure you are aware of the situation that happened on day 2 or day 3 of Rhode Island. Oh wait, no, or were you? I don't remember because you didn't. But the day 2 of Rhode Island Comic Con, they sent someone down after batteries to buy batteries from us because they apparently did not bring enough for their whole weekend. Which, yeah, okay, at that. Yeah, so the situation was this. So that guy sent someone down to buy batteries from us, and so Angel, this is what happened at Rhode Island Comic Con. We had another saber vendor there that works with the same company that we do. We had so we sent down to get someone to get batteries because apparently they didn't have enough batteries for day 2. And they've had issues with the organizers before this, from what I understood. They were like another company, they left early on one of the days and at another event, and that's a big no. Yeah, well, we still sold them 10 batteries because we figured we could make some profit off of it. But we basically decided to bring the issues up with the company rep. This is true. This is very true. We are good people. So we brought up the issues with the company rep because these were some pretty serious issues. Misrepresentation of product, things like that. So we brought those issues up to the company rep. And we don't know where it went from there, but yeah, it was a bad situation. We don't usually like getting too deep into it, but it was a bad situation. We did not get enough out of Rhode Island to make us want to really go back. We're going to try it again this year, and if it doesn't work, we will not be doing Rhode Island again if it doesn't work this year in 2024, just because, I mean, we can't keep doing conventions where we're losing money. We still made table, we made our product, we made our cost back and everything and had some profit. But I mean, that's the biggest issue is we cannot be doing a convention where we are missing out by doing them and not doing another convention. And I'm sure Angel can understand. We don't. Dude, they gotta. AnchorCon's good, but you guys got to put us in a much better position than you had us in. I love AnchorCon to death, but I mean, we were in a much better position year one. Well, it's not that we lost money, it's that we didn't make as much as we were hoping to. Like, we were depending on this show, and we didn't make anywhere near as much money as we were hoping. AnchorCon's a great show, but we really want to be in a good position next year. So we're buying two. Well, because AnchorCon's show is one of our most affordable, we're buying 2 vendor spots next year because what's up, WNY? We're buying. We've got our application in for 2 vendor spots because what we found with AnchorCon was the first year we did AnchorCon, the first year ever in 21, we had, I would say, the equivalent of 2 spots. We had like a full table and we had 2 tables standing next to each other and kind of like almost like a U-shaped table setup. So we're going to be looking at doing 2 spots for this year. And we have our vendor application in. So that application's in. We're looking at doing 2 spots. Yeah, the first year at AnchorCon was bananas. Angel, since that year, have you actually ever spent any money on a saber from us? Or has it all been a luck of the draw and you win every raffle? Yeah. You see, we put ours in a couple days, like yesterday. I put mine in because I love AnchorCon, but with the cost of it no, the Rufio does not count. You did not technically win the whole Rufio. You still had to pay a little bit for it. But I love AnchorCon. With the cost being so affordable, we decided to do 2 spots this year instead of just 1. So that way we can have our stock fully spread out, and we're not going to be crowding anybody else. The last 2 years, 22 and 23, that's what we found. So the last 2 years of AnchorCon, that's kind of what we found is that we've uh we've kind of been crowding the other people either right next to us or on either side or kind of like going back where there's no, we don't want to do that anymore, so we want to spread everything out and have it be a nice big table setup. So that's kind of what we're doing. Or yeah, or Deadpool. Yeah, or we spread Deadpool, or we start crowding Deadpool's stuff, and we don't want to do that. So I mean, that's what we're trying to do here. Is we're trying to not crowd anybody else. We're trying to be pretty chill with doing vendors, doing our table spots and everything. We've got a bunch of stuff happening, and I mean, I still have to get our sales tax authorization for both Massachusetts and Maine, which is going to be the first thing I do in the new, probably on Monday next week. I know I have to submit everything. I have to submit Massachusetts first. Maine won't be isn't due till April, so I have time with that. But I got to get Massachusetts done. But the big thing is for AnchorCon, we want to be able to spread out because 10 by 10 is great for us. Actually 10 by 10 works better now than it did. 10 by 10 works better now than it did because we have a new build your own setup where it's like a wheeled. Yeah, it is a whatchamacallit there, a wheeled toolbox, which is great. It freaking works phenomenal. Other than the nuts holding it together, which I have to go and buy a set of good nuts and really jam them in there and maybe E6000 the crap out of them. Yeah, Deadpool helped organize us. Hey, you can't take credit for the wheeled toolbox. That was all this guy right here. That was me. I went and got that. You can't take credit for organizing that. That was this guy. That was something that that was the idea I came up with. I have full, yeah, or Loctite. Yeah, I know, because I found another nut sitting on the floor of the van. So I gotta find the right size nuts, and I gotta find and I gotta get some Loctite in there and jam them in there so the wheels don't come off again like they did in Rhode Island. Once we have that all good, we're gonna be in a really good shape. Going into 2024, we still have to get some stuff ordered for a resupply. Man, we got to get some stuff ordered for a resupply. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be probably ordering some more Pixel Saber cores and Baselet Saber cores, and then we're going to be ordering some more mystery boxes and some yeah, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff we have to order going into 2024 for Maine. I don't know how big the event is, so I'm gonna say we're gonna bring our normal amount of stuff, which would be 25 Baselet, 25 Pixel, and then our anything else plus our build your own saber stuff. And I'm gonna go through and kind of take a look. Okay, why do you need mystery boxes for March 2nd? And I know I'm gonna regret asking this. Why do you need mystery boxes for March 2nd, Deadpool? You're already gonna see us on March 15th. Villicon? What the heck is Villicon? You're already seeing us in Syracuse on March 15th. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, we are super excited to that we were able to donate that for you. I've got 2 orders I have to finish, plus a couple of promotional ones to do, and yeah, we are definitely in a pinch here because we need 7 more sales this week, before Sunday at 7 o'clock to upgrade the giveaway saber to a Pixel Blade. So if you guys have anyone who's on the fence about ordering, waiting to see us at a convention, um, definitely tell them to get off their duff and order now because this is their best chance. Right now we have 9 people. Well, absolutely, Eric. Definitely come back and tell us that story. We've in New Hampshire in particular, if you have cons in like July or December, we still have availability for those months. We're pretty much good on August, June. If it's late May, like the third or fourth week of May, we can do, or the second or third week of May, we can do one. If there's, January, then they're still looking for vendors. We might be able to squeeze them in, but I mean, if it's in New Hampshire, we are trying to get into a couple of places, but I mean, we are booked in February, March, April, June, August, September, October, November, possibly. We're looking for December. We are looking for December. We might be hitting Saratoga Springs in November. I don't know. It depends on what they do for us. Yeah. So we didn't get into Torah. And it was weird because I actually was actively talking to the organizer. So I don't know why we didn't get into TorahCon. Not really sure. But for some reason we didn't get into TorahCon, which I was a little bummed about. Even though like a week later we have CollectorCon in Syracuse, where they have a lot better guests and a bunch of like amazing people. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if they're listening to someone who was influencing them or whatever, and they just don't like the fact that our Saber company makes a lot more money uh, at conventions than they do or something. Um, it's weird because there's only a few people that would actually be against having us at a convention, and that would be someone like DX Sabers or another company like that. Yeah, I'm not taking it personally at all. I mean, that's their decision if they don't want to have one of the best vending groups out there at a convention. That's their decision. It's the wrong decision in my books, but that's just what it is. You know, we would have been happy to go. We would have been ecstatic and we would have brought a bunch of energy and had a lot of fun with them. But I mean, if their decision making is based on, oh, this one person wouldn't make money because these other people are going to show up, is if that was their and they couldn't give me a reason. They refused to give a reason. That was kind of a slap in the face. Like, you're denying us and you're refusing to tell us why. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's weird. I got a weird vibe from them. Like the reason that they're being put on by the director is kind of, I got a weird vibe off that. But at the same time, it's their choice. If they don't want to have a lightsaber company there, that's their choice. But you and I, we all three of us that are here right now on the live, we all know that choice probably a mistake. Yes, you will. So we don't take anything really personally that happens at conventions. We tend to spend more of our time worrying about more important stuff. Bigger and better things coming around every day. So we're looking forward to that. We have a lot of stuff going on right now in the convention world, and we are really happy with the conventions that are having us. Number one, come back, because in this area, we have, I don't know, 15, three to four or 4 to 5 conventions every year that come on, are you serious right now? That have us come back on a yearly basis, and we absolutely ecstatic to be going back. So I mean, we have 3 to 4 conventions every year where we go every year, and we absolutely love it. The conventions are awesome. The guest stars are usually really good. They are really appreciative. Like, I can't wait to see who Inquicon taps this year to get guest stars in. I say we do Star Wars. I say Ming-Na Wen, and try to get the people from Ahsoka. Try to get Star Wars actors in. That's just me. That's just my opinion. We need Star Wars actors for no reason. Come on, it's us. Who are we gonna tell? Nobody even watches my lives anymore. We only have 2 people watching. So come on, spill beans. Come on, Angel. You can tell us. We're all family here. We're family here, Angel. You can tell us. Give us a hint. Just a little hint. Come on, Angel. It's you. You definitely know something. Yeah, I mean, that seems it seems a bit scummy. Because didn't they offer you that last year too? Oh, come on. You gotta got something for us. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not. That seems kind of low to offer you it at the time, and then. All right, I guess we'll just have to wait till they announce. I still say Star Wars fans like Ian McDermott or somebody. Come on, blow the whole town budget in one shot. Oh god, I just clicked on the Adreno button. Yeah, like let's see if we get Mark Hamill. Just Mark Hamill. $25,000 retention thing for to get Mark Hamill in. Let's see if we can get him in the shop, him in the convention. Some little small convention up in upstate New York gets like an A-list celebrity. Spends the entire town budget to get Mark Hamill. That would be awesome. I would totally pay to see that. Oh my god, yeah. Oh god, I need a vacation. I need a tropical vacation somewhere. Anyway, guys, I am almost done updating the software here, and then I will be heading to shit. I know, right? It definitely seems like it is getting up there in time for sleepies. Dude, this is not a vacation. Having to worry every day about being able to feed your family is not a vacation. I don't care who claims it. Being unemployed and having to worry every day that you have enough money to pay the bills and feed your family is not a vacation. I don't care who says it is. I will fight whoever says it is, because it is not. There have been days there have been days where I literally have worried that we won't have enough money to pay all of our bills at the end of the month, and that is not a good feeling, and that makes you feel crappy and you lose sleep. So no, I have not been on vacation. I have been literally losing sleep. I would have been on vacation if our online sales had picked up, and we had ample online sales and ample conventions like we're going to have this upcoming year. We're going to have 9. We have 2 conventions in April. I think we have like either 9 or 10 or 11 conventions scheduled for this year already. So, I mean, that's always a great thing. We have like 10 or 11 conventions already scheduled. And that is going to be bananas. We have got so many awesome things happening for us. Let's see. We have Massachusetts. That's 1. Maine is 2. Vermont is 3. NoCoCon is 4. 5 is Mid-Hudson. 6 is AnchorCon. 7 is FC3. 8 is Flower City. 9 is Retro Game Con. 10 would be Rhode Island. So if Retro Game Con comes through, which I'm hoping it does, we'll have 10 conventions scheduled for this year out of 12 months. And you figure each of those conventions has a good potential for us to get a lot of sales. So I mean, we're gonna be in pretty okay shape. But yeah, no, this year we kind of got est. It's the end of the year, we kind of got hosed, and it's been kind of crappy. But hopefully, this upcoming year will be even better. We'll become super successful. Everybody will make money and be successful. And full disclosure, I've been having like cold readings done by psychics, the people with tarot card readings and everything on TikTok. I've been asking quite frequently, will my business be successful in 2024? Will I get a new job? So that's pretty much what my last couple of nights has been. So yeah, we are hopefully gonna have a good day here in the next couple of days. Hopefully in the next week or so, I get good news and I'll have a new job. There we go. Ah, crap, I gotta do Angels. Gotta update Angels. All right, Matt. So I gotta get going, buddy, because I have to use my microphone to record some new stuff for her. I didn't want to tell her all she was on live, but I gotta record some Harley Quinn stuff on this one, so I will talk to you later. Have a good night. May the force be with you. Remember, $400 off of a. You get free Pixel with 400, free Xeno 3 with 400, free Pixel with 700. Have a good night, guys. May the force be with you.